And I'm back. So, first of all, let's see, we have a new officer that we can select. Who will be joining the crew of the USS Grotius? Bajoran engineering candidate. Acetone beam 3. Interesting. Quantum mortar fabrication, shield generator fabrication, quick fix. Tellarite science officer candidate. Hit and exposed chance. Sturdy, basic aggression, superior creativity. That's a nice one. Superior creativity is a very nice skill to have. Ah, that reminds me. But I'll get to that after I do this thing. Superior covert, basic sure-footed, honorable, and warrior. For this guy, dispersal pattern, beta targets weapon subsystems 3. Kind of thinking I would get the Bajoran rather. Not going to press her into active service, but let's get the Bajoran. Hello, not now. Let's use this gear we just got on one of our other officers though. So we have at least Tevrel. She could use a better gun. Or even Coles could use a better gun. There you go, Coles. Honestly, by now, 87 versus 61, that might even be worth the damage fall off at range. So I'm just gonna give them these pulse wave assault weapons. I'm going to give Uzimat the automatic, and Tevrel will get this hand-me-down phaser. Who wants some new shields though? Elisa wants some new shields. Good. This kit is nice. This module is nice. Alrighty then. So what did I want to do? I completely forgot to do this at the start of today's session. So I was saying before, increase hull repair, heal and regen, plus 30 starship hull repair. This is a nice skill, but I only have like engineering team that regenerates hull, and it is nice, but I would actually benefit more from at least having one ground skill. And that one, which is very nice to have, is creative, which gives me plus 15% healing to shields and hit points, or plus 10% damage dealt by kit powers. So we have 234 and we have 443. Let's see the impact here. 234. Yeah, they should update at some point. Ooh, I even have an extra slot. I didn't notice that. So we can do creative, and we can also do Nanomolecular Architect. Provides fabrication with plus resistance to all and health regeneration. That would be a nice one. Physical health, peak health, natural immunity, resilient. Harmonic resonance applies 5% resistance to an incoming energy type when struck. Interesting. Soldier. Telekinesis, telepathic. Let's do Nanomolecular Architect. Okay. So apparently, creative. Does that have absolutely no influence on these skills? Or is it just that it takes a time to cycle in? 234 and 443. Let me go outside of town for a little while. 234, 443. Here's one of my fleeties. Let's see. Emote. Salute. And let's just do the next mission, I guess.
I've got it.
A Fistful of Gorn. A Fistful of Gorn. When you first beamed down here, I wasn't so sure about you, but after what you did to Hassan, yeah, you have some skills. So, some Riemann escaped with the triggers. Tough break, I bet he's out of the sector by now. But if there's one man on this rock who'd know where to go next, it's Law. He can help you bring an end to all of this, then we can all celebrate with some drinks at the bar. Okay, lots of EXP. I'm on it.
I've got it.
This guy's voice. Let's see. What? Oh, completed the engineering tasks. Very good. Let's level up some more. And we'll do... I don't know, beams. Alrighty then. I'm really kind of disappointed. I thought that you could have several support drones. Maybe they nerfed it since I saw that. We'll have to see. I know I have a module for another drone that we can use later on, but so far only the support drone is what I have access to. Contact Law. You find a note written by Law. To Grimo, the Gorn that serve Hassan have taken notice of you. With Hassan out of the picture, they're making a move to show their strength. They're sending a man to kill you, but I decided to take him myself. I need to do this. I've lived the life of a coward, not the life of a Romulan. The Gorn will most likely kill me, but at least I will die taking the stand that I ran away from 2 years ago. I hope that you are the person you seem to be. If you are, you'll continue to help the people here after I'm gone. Check on Law. Yep, Western. So I guess he didn't die. Contact Law. Now this is embarrassing. I have a death note behind, I leave a death note behind and you find me alive. Guess the situation isn't as bleak as I thought it was. You've got that look about you though, one that says that you need information. What can I do for you? Explain the situation with the Tal Shiar. If they're anywhere on Nimbus, they're probably using the satellite stations to the south. Hassan used them to stay in contact with the Orion Syndicate without the risk of anyone intercepting his transmissions. I think that's how he coordinated his last attack. The Tal Shiar could probably do the same thing. But that area is the territory of a pack of Gorn separatists, and they don't like anyone who's not a lizard. That will make it harder, but not impossible. Your best bet is to go to the canyon, disable the exterior satellite cables, gather the satellite codes from the Gorn, and then hack the main satellite. That will cut the Tal Shiar on Nimbus off from their support. The canyon entrance has a giant rock arch over it. There are a couple of paths down from the upper rim to the bottom. In the meantime, I'm going to take stock of what I have here for some plans of my own. Okay. Off we go to the canyon. Someone sure seems to be lagging. Silly. Let's see. Fistful of Gorn. Nah, he seems to be on another mission. I was wondering if he messaged me, my free team messaged me to team up for this stuff, but apparently not. He's on another mission. Okay, a Fistful of Gorn. Off we go to the south. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. I forget the lyrics. I used to love the Wizard of Oz. And that is relevant here. How? It's relevant because we are going through the sand. The sand is golden. The yellow brick road. Anyone? Anyone? Probably too much of a stretch. Anyway, go to the canyon. And here we get owned. The Gorn set up a relay system to protect their network. We'll have to disable the 3 consoles on the way down to have a chance of overriding the main one. Okay. Sometimes I make mistakes. Sometimes the text is actually typoed. Disable console. Okay. Looks like someone has already gone through here and cleared a few of the mobs, because there definitely were some mobs guarding these consoles when I've been through here before on other characters. Yep, there they are. Fuck. Okay. Why is there still an area of interest here? I guess they don't go away after I use the consoles. I should also use my cover shield a lot more. Could also use the cover shield to cover the mortar, but it's not really a requirement. The mortar will shoot over it, of course. The cover shield can defend it from direct threats, but the mortar seems to be holding out alright on its own. Override the Gorn console. Okay, now this is going to get a little bit hairy, because there's Gorn Heavy Ranger Hurler. And that guy has so much range, he'll probably be able to hit us all the way from there. They also sometimes bug and they are unkillable from the ground, which sucks. Disable Gorn satellite. Commander, the Gorn systems have additional protection from an encryption lockout code. I could try to bypass it, but we run a risk of sending the system into high alert. We might need to try the direct approach. If we manually sever some of the cables, that will give us time to work on the bypass without setting off the system alert. To give us a better chance of success, we would need to recover security codes from the Gorn in the canyon. Very well, let's get moving. Okay. Cover code, disable satellite cables. Let's see. That's the rock hurler right there. There we go. Got that out of the way. Sever the cable. Yep, definitely somewhere has been through here. Phaser bolt turret. Oh. Interesting. The codes from the Gorn. Yeah. Now is the time when I actually would have wanted some mobs down here in order to have these codes from them, but should be fine. Just need to sever the cables and then we can get the mobs wherever. The satellite connection should be weak enough for us to override, but we need the codes. And we can't get the codes from those guys up there because they're too high up and I can't go over there to loot the actual stuff. Okay, so we need to find some mobs. And we need to shoot them in the face. Could also try and go this way. Maybe there's something. Yeah, there's a few groups up there by the looks of it. Okay, there we go. Let's plop down a mortar. Mines. A transphasic bomb. Uh-oh, what's that? Don't like it, don't like it. Oh, they have their own mortars, I see. Interesting. Satellite codes, another satellite code. More Starfleet people fighting down there. But this time we can't work together, sadly. The higher level beam turrets can be really nice, but this lower level, they really don't add that much. So I'm gonna stick with the mortar for now. Someone got exploded. Alright. Don't think that'll be enough codes, but we're making progress. 7 codes. 8. And this should be 9. So yeah, need one more. Those guys over there look like they could be helpful. Preemptive strike. You have defeated 100 Gorn. Really? Only 100 Gorn? Your captain has received 5,000 disruptor damage. For the other achievement, a disruptive discharge. Okay, satellite codes. And more satellite codes, and more satellite codes, all the satellite codes. I can't do anything with them, but I might as well collect them. Nah. Oh, hello, Nearlander. How are you today? Welcome to the stream. Might as well help this person out a little bit. I'm sure they have it under control. There we go. Battle strategies, nice buff to have. Let's set up a mortar here. Very good. Now let's see if the console will let us both interact with it at the same time, or if I have to wait my turn. Alright. Hack satellite. You've managed to access the main data for the satellite control. You can take control of the frequency through here once you break the security lockout. It would appear the code is set up so that the numbers are double the value of the number above them. Well, okay, so change first number is 5, change third number is 20. Easy peasy. The satellite is under your control. Access granted. Communication subroutines suspended. Security overrides accepted. Perimeter access granted. Displaying uplink location. Hakiv's base has been located. Excellent. Sir, it looks like we can follow these cables out of the canyon. I think they'll lead us to the control for the safety doors. Okay. Let's make our way out of here then. Hello. Disable Gorn satellite. Unlock satellite safety doors. Okay. Satellite base, apparently, not a satellite in space. Or maybe it's a satellite control tower. We don't know. Travel to the satellite. Definitely a satellite base then. Okay. Running, running, running. More worms. Worms Armageddon. There we go. Ravishing toxic spit had a debuff on me. Apparently it slows and so on. Let's see. Travel to the satellite. I know at some point there is a bonus to defeat some enemies that appear around this satellite. I don't know at which point exactly that is. Might be now, might be later. Doesn't look like there are any enemies here though, so probably a later stage. Just checking though. Scanners, nothing on scanners. Okay, so let's go to the satellite. Sir, I think we've located the satellite and the access door. Now we need to just find a way out of here. Commander, can you hear me? You survived the Gorn and found Hakiv's base? I'm well and truly impressed. I've been thinking about something. There isn't anything left for me here on Nimbus. With your permission, I'd like to join your crew and help you stop Hakiv once and for all. And we get law and a kit reward. Let's see what we get for the kit reward. Mechanic kit module, quick fix. If it would have been current on mine barrier, that would have actually been useful. But we do get an engineering kit, Mark 6. With a demolitions modifier. Slightly better demolitions modifier. I don't know if it's really worth it though. So I'm gonna keep it in reserve for now. Maybe sell it at some later date if it's worth anything. Okay, and let's see. We get Law. Bound to character. Law is a very rare projectile weapons officer. Very nice stats. Yeah, a good thing to have. So you should probably at least do this mission once to get Law, because he's a nice duty officer to have. Let's get rid of these satellite codes. Uh-oh. The satellite belongs to the Tal Shiar. There we go. Defeat the Tal Shiar. 0 out of 20. Okay, so this is what I was talking about earlier. Let's see if the mortar will handle this for us. And impact. Doesn't really look like the mortar is managing to hit up there. More like grenades and other things. There we go. Oh, and I forgot to switch my guys back to aggressive. Okay. Uh-oh, more Tarshiar over there. Defeat the Tarshiar defender. Where's that? This side, okay. Oh, that's the defender right there. Very good. Free satellite coverage for all. Nice. Nope, nope, don't want any of that. Come back. Well, actually, they're gonna kill these security officers if I don't. Kind of RP reason, but I like RP reasons. Shit. Let's see if we can revive this NPC that nobody actually cares about. Yep, nice. Kind of an RP reason there. I hope you didn't mind that. But there we go. So next stage is just to go into this tower.